Hi and welcome to today's video. My name is Natalia Munoz and I'm an occupational therapy student, and today we're going to discuss a video about ADHD and in the pediatric setting. So this week we have to do an observation on a video where a clinician interviews two school-age children. They're both 6 years old, and one is a boy, one is a girl. The clinician is asking questions such as, how old are you? Do you like school? And it was very interesting and shocking for me to see how much the child diagnosed with ADHD is impacted. Like, a simple question as, how old are you? And the environmental stimulation can be so distracting for her that she has a hard time answering the question it's an easy answer, and she was struggling. So it was very interesting. It was sad for me because I just felt that she had to struggle so much to answer the questions. She was trying really hard to remain focused and to be able to answer the right answers, and to me it felt like she was scared of answering the wrong things or maybe making a mistake. So it was more of a concern too, because maybe she has already that engraved in her that she's always distracted, she's always forgetting things, she can't pay attention, she can't answer the right thing at the right time, and it's affecting her self-esteem. So it was very sad because she's only 6 years old and she's struggling with so much, and she needs that help, that to be able to like concentrate and use different methods to be able to stay on task and do what is the right thing to do. Meanwhile, she's doing her best. And when they ask her what was her message for the other children that don't have ADHD, about children that do have ADHD, there was something really shocking for me again, and it's that she's 6 years old and she's already aware that people, others, children, adults, maybe the teachers, think that she's different. She's not any different. She just has a different way to approach things, but she's still a human being. She's still a child. She still likes to play. She still likes to learn. So it's a matter of modifying things. Now, what would I tell the parents of this child? As an occupational therapist, you are trained to be able to look at the environment, look at the different contexts in which the person is interacting. So as an OT talking to the parents of this child, I think it's very important to educate them first and foremost that this is not the child's choice. They don't choose to behave in this way. It's a neurological condition. It's the way the brain is functioning at the moment. And it's really hard for them to understand that, okay, I can try a different approach. I can probably stop for a second and breathe and calm down and maybe try again. They just don't understand. They're going and going, and the more they try, the more frustrated they get, the more irritated they're gonna feel about the fact that they can't understand, they can't process the same way as their peers. So don't, as a parent, don't feel that this is your kid's choice to behave this way. Try to understand and try to put yourself in their shoes as well. It's really hard to focus when there's so many things and try to learn something new and try to master a new skill. If they're in school and they need to learn, they see that their peers are learning faster than they are, they're gonna get hurt. It's hard for them to realize that I need more time because I don't get it right then and there. So try to be understanding, try to encourage them to use calming techniques, teach them to change that thought process that they are not as good as their peers or as their brothers or sisters. Just teach them that they need to learn in a different way, that they need to learn in different patterns, and they need a little bit more extra time, but it doesn't mean that they're less to compare to other children their age. Another thing is, as a parent, they might feel frustrated, and I would encourage them to seek help from other parents that are going through the same situation. They might know better techniques to help their child cope with anxiety and try to minimize environmental distractions. So it's always good to have a good social support. Don't go into a route that is going to burn you out as a caregiver, as a parent, as a mom, and then it's going to be more hard for you to help your child. So try to get the support. Try to always be understanding that you need to help your child find the best way for him or for her so that they can be successful in life. One day at a time, one step at a time. Have them learn a new skill, master that, and then move to the next step. Don't present a big activity and then have them try to learn it right then and there, because it's going to be bad for everybody. So try to break things down for them. Try to encourage them to participate and not feel scared of not being able to do it right then and there. Encourage them to participate and have them develop a strong self-esteem and feel proud that they can do it, and they just need extra time or different ways of learning. Okay, thank you for listening.